I think, yeah, exactly. But I think that your perception is coming from what you only read or hear from the media here, because I know that the controlling narrative is that PRRD, or also how we call it, former President Duterte, is actually sort of how do you say that, already guilty of the crimes that is charged before the ICC. Exactly, that's the case. He's already judged, treated as a convicted person, when we are not even past or begin with the trial stage of this. Hello, sir. Yes. We are here because we are in support to our President Duterte. Yes. We have been here already almost 120 days straight. Yeah. Of course, well, not to the judicial process, but I hope that our support here, being present outside the ICC detention facility, will pierce through the walls of ICC, and for him to feel better and for him to fight through this. Are you saying that the legal part is going to be unfavorable to him? No, are you saying that the legal aspect will be unfavorable to him? Unfavorable, like it's not going to how do I say it, support him for him being acquitted to the alleged crimes before the ICC.
Maybe, but the judges don't going to be.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah. Of course, I know, because the ICC in their adjudication process will not take this with respect to them deciding on the case. It's going to be based on facts. But for us, it's more important that every time there's a family member going inside, that they can tell him that there are people outside waiting for him to be freed. Well, thank you for asking, really.
Yeah, because I live here and first you were studying on the other side.
Yeah.
Now you moved here.
Yeah, we were, initially we were there, we called that the Duterte Park, but then they received some complaints or whatnot, and we understand that, you know. But the municipality of The Hague gave us this space. Yeah, we are only here from 10 until 6 in the afternoon or in the evening. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's about endurance, I think. Yeah, because it's quite expensive to keep up, you know. I myself, I don't live in The Hague, and most people who come here also come from other far-flung places in Europe or outside. Yes, exactly. German, Belgium, Luxembourg, Austria, anywhere else in Europe. He is innocent from all of this? Definitely.
Yeah?
Yes.
I didn't know.
Well, just to inform you, sir, our Secretary of Justice in the Philippines, Mr. Remulla, actually stated that there are no evidences because they were allegedly destroyed in the Philippines for him to be prosecuted and to be for cases to be filed before our local courts. But now, we Filipinos were thinking, if there are no evidence to be presented for him to be prosecuted in our local courts, what evidences will be presented here? I mean, he is already charged 3 years after he became, he's already finished with his presidency, so he was surrendered by few Filipinos, actually. That's what happened. But you know that the Philippines is not a party to the ICC, right? We are no longer a member state to the Rome Statute. So it is very weird for us. We are challenging the jurisdiction of the ICC with respect to the Philippines as a sovereign country. So that's, I live in Utrecht. In Utrecht, yeah, yeah, it's nearby. Yeah, it's like almost 2 hours coming here and back. It's almost 4 hours. But I come here to study, but I'm originally from the Philippines as well. Yeah, but I think, yeah, exactly. But I think that your perception is coming from what you only read or hear from the media here, because I know that the controlling narrative is that PRRD, or also how we call it, former President Duterte, is actually sort of how do you say that, already guilty of the crimes that is charged before the ICC. Exactly, that's the case. He's already judged, treated as a convicted person, when we are not even past or begin with the trial stage of this.
Another president.
No, there are only 6 there. He's the first president from Asia and the first person who's 80 years old being held inside the ICC detention facility. For,
There's a different person now in the Philippines.
yeah, President Marcos.
That's a new one.
Yeah, that's the new one. Yeah. Well, his pronouncement is that he's not going to cooperate to the ICC, but what's being done towards President Duterte is the complete opposite. So we Filipinos who support him, by the way, was basically overwhelming majority of Filipinos who support him are in such a quandary. Why is he inside still? We are already fighting.
Well, he's going to run if you leave him free.
He's 80 years old. He's not a flight risk, I believe.
Maybe, but I think it's really nice that you're standing here
Yeah.
to support him.
Yeah.
When our king was in prison in the Philippines, I don't travel there to support him.
Exactly. That's the difference. Culture. Because the Netherlands is a very individualistic culture and we are a very collective country. And as people, we are very collective. We care about each other and that's what defines us Filipinos. Uh-huh.
And I like the way you live and how you treat it.
Exactly, yeah.
I was on Bali and there, the mindset is very
No, the
good.
thing is,
Yeah.
he treated us good. Very good that the Philippines has really changed.
And
Because of him, I'm sorry.
go ahead, Gwen.
Because of him, the Philippines has really changed. Loved by the Filipino people.
Yeah.
I'm standing here, I'm from The Hague. I live here for 25 years.
Break the imagination.
It's like Tony. But,
Go ahead.
wow.
And also, sir, I need to also press on you that when he ran for president in 2016, he received an overwhelming majority of 16 million votes from the Filipinos because we're almost a narco state. He was given a mandate by the Filipinos to clear the drug problem permeating our society. And that's what he did. And now, 9 years after... What? He is accused of war against crimes against humanity. That there is an alleged extrajudicial killing that has transpired in the Philippines, which is basically not a representative of the reality in the Philippines.
Stay strong.
Yes, we will stay strong until the very end.
Thank you, yeah.
Dank je wel, hè?
Uitkijk.
Yeah, Fijne verder. Doei. Opo, totoo lang yan mga kababayan. Kaya dapat, i-share nyo ito. I-share nyo itong live na to mga kababayan. Kasi para makita ng buong mundo, ano ang nangyayari dito. Ano ang sentimento ni Tatay Digong. Tingnan nyo, ini-spend na nila yung mga nangyari kay Tatay na nag-give up na daw. Tanungin ko sa Atty. Kaufman yan. Nag-give up na daw yung depensa kasi hindi na nag-file for motion for reconsideration. Although, Atty. Kaufman already made mention na he is no longer pursuing filing for a motion for recommendation with respect to the motion filed to disqualify 2 out of the 3 judges because had he known information which he knew later on after na nag-file ang motion, he wouldn't file for a motion. Yan po ang sinabi niya. Pero anong sinabi, nag-give up na daw yung depensa. Paano mo masabi na nag-give up ang depensa ng ganun-ganun na lang? Yun po ang katotohanan. Kaya kayo, tingnan nyo, natatakot. Sorry po. Correct ka, Alvin. Pag umangkong dyan in VP Sara, nakakita sa ako anak sa restaurant. Kantong congressman ni Daog nagpa-picture. Bigla lamon ng... Yes, down to earth try sila. Why are we opening this? Ano mo doon ng kabila ni... Yan, okay na yan, okay na yan. Tatay Digong, kakatapos lang po na magbisita ng inyong anak at saka yung at saka ni Ma'am Elizabeth Zimmerman Duterte. Hello! Hello, tatay! Hanggang sa dulo. Ayun. Tatay Digong, hindi ka nag-iisa. Milyon-milyong puso ang kasama. Oh. Pa-shout out kay Miss Joey na nag-live siya mamaya. Miss na namin. Live niya. Opo, aray. Ha? Sa? Nag? Kisa ingon? Kisa nag-ingon na kuha ko ng sponsor? Nga naman daw? Kisa ingon na nagkuha ko niya? Mao ba? Actually, natinga magugong ano gi. Gang kinsa nag-ingon na nagobo na to kanang susi. Pwede nag-ingon? Okay, ni anak man si Ate M na ikaw daw nag-ingon. Ikaw daw nag-ingon lagi. Si Ate M. Si Ate, kailan mo? Nag-ingon siya na ikaw daw kuno nagkuhan. Pero abi ba ni mo? Ha? Kaya ano, it was only a matter of minutes na maabot na ang kuan. May hours. Doon kayo siya kaabot. But anyway, di na siya kuhaon siguro eh. I don't know how kung kabaw. Wag kayo, kabaw na natin si B. Magani. Kadakutan naman sila sa kuha kung naanabaw. Natingan naman ko na daot naman dayon. So yun po mga kababayan. Abi bito nimo napansin ako diri sa Duterte Street. Gamay bitong lihok no ka issue dayon. Napansin ako kana bitong maglibog na ka kasi tinuod diri na tao actually kay ano gamay issue. Gamay kwan gyud isyuhan dayon ka kana ka very talang ka na utak bitaw. Gamay na lihok mo issue na dayon issue. Pwede man tanan maistoryahan. Kaya ako I don't know. Oh. Isa na sila. I-mute sa. Isa na sila. Okay. Maubi na ako struggle sa sugod pa lang. Na ang ilang ID gusto nila na na what we are doing is not really representative. Oo, Alvin hinaot na maabot ang budget ni President. Gamay lang confidential fund kaya basig kung ang
Manan ako, 0312. Tatay Digong. Dili, pakabot mo.
Pagsulod niya diri March 12. Sobrang thankful talaga. Guys, i-upload ko muna yung ano. Grabe si VP, no? Si VP ba? She's very ano talaga. Let it be known to everyone. Please share niyo yung video na ito para malaman ng buong mundo, mga Pilipino, na si VP Inday po ang presidente ko should she decide to run for the presidency in 2028. Opo, mga kababayan. Yes. Di na ko siya idol gang. Nakita gina ko sa iya ang kaya mo kung idol kay ibig sabihin na ganahan na ko sa iyahang pagkasiya. No. Nakita na ko sa iyahan na public servant yun siya. I really believe in her abilities to govern the Philippines and to be the leader representing or advancing the interests of 116 million Filipinos.
Yeah, that is true.
Totoo lang. Kaya ako, tinan mo ginagawa sa akin, gishadoban yung account ko, gibas report yung account ko, but nagalit ba ako? Hindi. Because demokrasya tayo So, laban lang ako. Kasi, alam nga naman na magalit ka diba or whatever, hindi. Laban lang ako kung anong ganap. Wala ko siya ga-idolize. I see her as an example. Kaya ako mag-idolize ka kay mura magka ng tungod lang sa iyang pagkasiya. Ang ako nakita sa iya kay iyang pagka nabuhat niya ba? Sa iyang nabuhat. Wala ko siya gi-idolize because I want to be her, no. Saan yung idolize? Mato tag definition no siya idolize. Merriam Webster. To worship is to idolize. So, di gina ko siya gi-idolize. Wala ko siya gi-worship. Broadly, to love or admire to excess. That means, grabe yung pagmamahal sa iya. Hindi. Ako, nagustuhan ako siya. Mahal ako siya to the point, but not to worship her or whatnot, no. Nakita na ko sa iya ang perfect example of what a leader should look like. A person who acts, a person who is independent, a person who is decisive, a person who do not bow down to foreign powers, a person who only think of the Filipinos. People center. At meron siyang exhibit A. Meron na siyang nagawa talaga sa Davao. During his tenure as mayor, walang utang ang Davao. Binayaran niya talaga. So, 'di ba?